here with the captain of Team Fnatic. Just finished day one. Finished 3 matches. Some more successful and in terms of getting resistance than others. You also managed to overcome one of your big rivals of last year, the Navi guys. First of all, I want to ask you about the new team, obviously. 3 new people, how did they do today? How did they perform?
I think overall we played amazing, like 85% of the game. What we lost against Navi in the first half was just we didn't take care of the money situations, which put us in a very weak situation as CT. Having pharmacists, we had deagles without flashes. It's very hard to pull off, to defend against Navi, coming in with the great time flashes. So what we should have done there is to use a bit more experience. I should have called another eco, for example. We should have went to double eco sometimes. So we only got 5 rounds against them. But I think overall, as I said, we played really good. But there were some really small errors we did, which is due to our inexperience as a team. And that is due to also that we didn't have enough time to get like a very solid strategic game. Sorry, it's been a long day. So yeah, we still have a lot to work on, but you asked me about the skill, I think it was really, really high today, obviously, beating Navi and playing 50-50 against Lions. And Force, not much to say really. I think they have lost two maps before that, and we're coming in to find a map of the day. They probably just want to go home or have a drink, whatever, and managed to beat them 6-1, which is really sweet for us. Because here at ESL, you really need every round if you want to win the group, which we aim to do tomorrow.
Scouts honor, did you before the match against Navi expect you guys to win?
What was that?
Did you expect Scouts honor to win against Navi before going into the match? I know you want always to believe in yourself. And
yeah, well, I said to my guys that we have to look on our performance throughout the group. Let's say we lose to Navi, we're still in the game, we can win 4 matches and get bad timing. Sorry. Yeah, where were I? Yeah, we knew it's a very tough opponent and it's not the ideal first match ever with the new lineup, the team to play. It's not the perfect opponent, but still, we felt that we had a lot of skill and tactics in ourselves, which we kind of exploded as terrorists, beating them to 11 rounds on a kind of seat-orientated map. So, I don't know really, it's hard to say. I did actually believe, but still I knew they're going to be hard, and it could have went either way, which the results also show.
And the tie against Lions, what was the reason to this?
I think we gave it away there. I knew we had a bigger chance against Lions, I felt that, but we didn't play smart enough as CT, and their in-game leader threat, I think he did some really good strategies against us. He faked some rounds which we expected from them, and he just ran out and planted the bomb in the upper bomb side, for example. And then again, we lost 2 very, very important 1 or 2 situations in the second half there against, I think it was Furt and Nikolaus, which if we had won one of them, we had to win the match. But it's a group stage, we had a draw against a strong team, we had we're winning against 16-4 against Navi. So I don't know how much more you can wish for with such a new team and the circumstances there is.
So obviously there's been some huge changes in this Swedish scene.
Yeah.
On paper, everyone is saying, yeah, such an amazing SK lineup. Then I'm going to ask you what you have that they don't have now.
They have me and DSM and the Fnatic MSI organization, which have in 6 years now, I think, since 2006, really established ourselves as the premier 5-on-5 FPS team. I think you can't really find any team that has done better than Fnatic MSI 1.6 team or FPS game in general, in the whole FPS scene. 5-on-5 teams have done better than we have. But and also I have to say, I think Fnatic is a great place for a talented player to really evolve from, which we saw in Gax get right. 4 it was already established, winning the IEM 2005. But yeah, we've seen many stars coming in Fnatic and just made such a great performance and eventually claiming titles such as Player of the Year. But yeah, you said that a lot of changes in Sweden now, and we are looking at SK and Lions, which will be in my, if I have to predict, I think both of them will definitely be in top 5 teams in the world from now on, together with Navi and MTW, I believe. FX, maybe top 6, they can win some tournaments. But it's going to be really tough. I said earlier here at the stage that I personally expect 2011 to be random in that sense that you're going to see different teams winning different tournaments. 2009 we saw ourselves winning a lot of titles, I think 4 in a row for example. Navi last year obviously, beating the prize money record and that. And M2W before, I think 2008. So I don't think we're going to have, if we're going to look back for 5 years from now and think about 2011, we're not going to think about one single team, I believe. I think we're going to think about what happened in the beginning and how many teams and that's also proof how great the contract scene is today. We have so many professional teams and so many skilled players that can provide the fans, the sponsors and the media and the industry in a very interesting sport.
So tomorrow you have 2 matches. I'm only interested in one of them. It's against the Danish.
Counting out attacks.
Yeah, it's against the Danish team obviously. Last year we had a similar situation where they surprised everyone. You're facing the same team, so to speak. It's one player changed.
Yeah.
Last year you really destroyed them when meeting them. But
But
here they've been doing a pretty good figure as well. Will the yes and no question, do you expect a close match tomorrow?
Hard to say really. I mean, from just coming up to this interview I saw them playing really strong against Lions, which also makes me a bit more prepared what I have against me. I'm pretty happy now looking back looking back today that we didn't face them in the first game, because then they maybe had surprises a lot. Because if you look at Group A, you think of the group of death, and you think about Group B, you have Navi, Lions and Fnatic, and those teams need to win, they're gonna win. But now they showed that they're coming here pretty prepared obviously, and the mindset to come further than just playing in the group obviously. So yeah, I think that's good. I'm gonna think about how we should play against them and put more effort in than I would have if I played them today. Because I didn't really see them as a strong opponent, but now I have to reconsider.
Recently I read an article where someone nicknamed you the chemist, alchemist. Do you believe there's a specific, knowing of how to compose people to create a good team?
It's impossible for me to answer, I think that. And also it's not only me, I've been with DSM for so long now. We have created teams together with Forest that have been good initially, good on the paper as well, but also evolving very steady up, towards a goal, which is to be the best team in the world that can win many tournaments in there. I think that's going to be hard 2011, but with me and DSM getting older for every day, as everybody else, but we're kind of old in the industry now, among the top teams. I think we've done really well in the past to take out talents out there, but it's also the new talents coming in and giving us energy, so it's kind of working collaboratively, so to speak. So I don't see me as this kind of genius guy that can pick up a player and play like this and you get good. They actually they're teaching me a bit how I should play as well, which I think, if I look back in my career, that playing with so many different players and game styles have contributed to my game as well, and my leadership and tactics mostly.
Going into this tournament, you already qualified for the World Championship later this year.
Yeah.
Does that play a role in how you perform here, or are you here to give 100% obviously?
I think it's actually quite good that we are qualified already. We might lose some hunger to actually get through in the group and know we are secure, but now we're already secure and we can just relax and try to play it very calmly and know that the main goal is not maybe to win here or beat all the Navi and SK and those guys, but to win the World Championship in a couple of months. So I'm not sure really what I'm talking about now, but I'm happy that we really had that thing, because I think that would be more pressure on a new team that you need to come here and really perform well. Now we know that, we can come here. If we would have lost now, that we are even get eliminated in the group stage, we still have a tournament in, I think it's not more than 40 days, 30 days, something like that. So I'm really happy about that. But obviously, we're going to do our very best here, but the main goal is still to reclaim the IEM's trophy that we had in 2009.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Sorry for my phone here.